let me do that. There we go. And I forgot to do this, but that's quite all right. What else is new anyway? You know what I'm saying? Just one of those mornings again already. There we go. We're excellently on our way here. On Eclipse Day, August 24th. Oh, 24th. August 21st, 2017. The Great American Eclipse. Oh boy, gee. I guess news stories are a little light today. We've got to make a big event out of the Great American Eclipse here. Oh my God. A couple of local news stations have been covering this thing for the last 2 weeks. And damn ridiculous if you ask me. Not that we're not going to attempt to watch it, but come on now. It's not like these things are rare events. Seriously. Anywhere in the world you got an eclipse about every year and a half. So, I mean, come on. Seriously, people. But we'll give it a shot. We're actually going to give it a shot. So we're actually going to be streaming a little bit shorter today. Not the least of which is because I'm getting an hour started an hour later here. Anyway, because of, well, flooding in the basement and camera not working and trying to figure out why Twitch is not showing the correct number of viewers that are currently sitting in my chat, which was very interesting. Very interesting. So we're gonna have to email support about that. So all sorts of Twitch problems as usual going on around here, and tech issues. So let's just get on with it because we are going to be a little bit shorter here. We're probably only going to do about an hour of railroads here. We're going to kick it. Then we're going to kick it in with some Sea Skylines and wrap things up with a little Zoo Tycoon. Before we go, I'm gonna try to live stream the eclipse just to see what happens. Oh, thank you for the host, Almighty Jur. Thank you for the host very much. So yeah, we're gonna cut the day short a little bit, at least our gaming short a little bit, because I do want to see if I can get the eclipse streamed and just see how it turns out. So we'll see what happens today. At my time. The eclipse is actually going to peak at 2:44, which is really the perfect timing because I do have to do my Extra Life for Kids stream from 3 to 5 p.m. today. That's all Eastern time I'm talking about here, Eastern time. So let's see. So that's 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2. So about 5 hours and 10 minutes from now, the eclipse will be peaking for us. Where I am at, we are getting an 80% eclipse. We are a bit of ways away from the path of totality, but we'll see how it goes. You know, I'm going to try the tablet cam and set it up here on the live stream and just see how much we can get here. And oh, there's Almighty Jur. Thank you. Yes, Twitch Kitten Love indeed. In fact, so my setup is all cockfied here too. I don't have all my systems. Let's give a shout out love to our fellow Twitch Kitten here. Hey, there we go. Yes, I know, because anything else I can't type anyway. Thank you very much for the host and the follow. I saw that you also followed, so that's awesome. So there we go. Oh, Sea Skylines spot difficult. Excellent. We'll be playing that in we'll be getting that fired up in about an hour or so. Just wanted to get in a little bit of Sid Meier's Railroads today while I still can, as late as I'm starting here today. Reconstruction. So that's my current save game here, because what we want to do is see if we can get Allentown and Lancaster built up here in advance, so we can get them on mail and passenger route we have running. And if we can do that, I think what we're going to end up doing for I think we'll be moving our riding the rails to the southwest down to Vegas and all that. For a spot of time. Now, the one problem I did have here, the one issue I wanted to try to resolve here was that because I've got 3 or 4 trains all running on this one same track here, they seem to be bumping each other every once in a while and taking the long route around to their destinations. And essentially that's what we want. This guy should be going to Lancaster and Reading, I think. So we want him taking the short route, but sometimes he'll go take the long route depending on when where the other train is on the track. So it's one thing I wanted to see if I could make an attempt to resolve that, but I don't know if I can easily. See, so I bet you, this is the guy who's supposed to be going to Williamsport, I think. See, where's he going? Yeah, see, he's supposed to be going to Lancaster, Allentown. He's supposed to be going to Williamsport. So they are both taking the long route around, which annoys me to no end here. Then we have you, who are also going to Williamsport. So I think what I'm going to have to do here let's out of curiosity, let's see which way this guy goes here. Although I could just do the easy way and just check his route. Yeah, see, he's going to Williamsport. As you see, is he... Yeah, he's taking the short route. Okay. Or at least this is the route he's supposed to be taking, is the short route. Looks like that's the route he's taking. So he's going to Williamsport. So what I might have to do is... let's go find the other old Smoky here. You should be up... Where are you at now? Are you already in Williamsport? No, not Williamsport yet. There you go. That's you here. Okay. You're actually going to Harrisburg. Okay, you're the Harrisburg line. Yeah, okay. This was the other guy here. He's the one who's going to Lancaster and Reading. Back and forth, back and forth. See, now that's the route he should be taking, going there. All the way up there, then runs back, reloads, then goes to Reading, runs back, reloads, then goes to Lancaster, runs back, reloads, and then starts all over again. So he should be taking that route. Let's see where the other guy is here. Let's see where our other train is at here. There you are. Haha. See, you're taking quite a long while. Well, that's not good. So you're also going to Williamsport. So what we're going to do... You're hauling coal. The other guy's hauling oil. So, let's get rid of you. Let's let you unload first anyway. Alright, so we'll just get rid of you. We know you're the American. And then once you unload, we'll get rid of you and set up a new train en route here. See if this helps at all. Let me see what, okay, so at least, alright, so with Almighty here, it shows I've got 3 people currently in chat, even though I know I have at least 5 people in chat with Almighty here now. Gotta love the Twitch, gotta love the Twitch. Screwing up my stats. Okay, so see, now you're heading back the right way. You're heading back the way you're supposed to be heading, but that's okay, we're getting rid of you anyway. Oh, I hate... We gotta see if these things are still under warranty. Pain in the butt. I was gonna attempt to fix them myself, but then when I saw I'd really have to take apart the little thing here. I said, yeah, no thank you. Oh, thank you for the cheer! We've got a cheer. Also, oh, 100 cheer. Oh, thank you very much. That's awesome sauce. Thank you, Almighty. Gotta show the kitten love. Twitch kitten love. I should have worn my Twitch kitten shirt today, but I'm actually in the midst of trying to get things set up for the eclipse today. We also have a lot of chores to do around the house, so I'm going to end up being a sweaty mess. See, now he's going the right way, which is exactly how we want. You're going to Harrisburg. So that's part of the problem, too. This thing going to Harrisburg is part of the issue. Although you're on the... Yeah, so you're not on the same track, actually. Yeah, so you the Harrisburg one should have no effect. It's these guys here. So, alright. Thank you. As a matter of fact, let me open up stream labels so that stuff updates, too. Since I don't have Discord open today, I can open up a couple other more things here and not have to worry about performance issues on my poor aging old laptop here, who will eventually need a battery replaced as well. So thank you for the cheer. Yeah, it's awesome, awesome, awesome. Thank you. It is definitely much appreciated because that'll go a long way to helping me save up for a proper streaming laptop here, or not a proper streaming system. One that has a little bit more oomph to it. Okay. Yeah, see, here runs into the problem where if I wanted to run a separate track to get to Williamsport, here's where the problem is, because anyone who watched the last episode, either live or after we got on the YouTubes, getting this to cross these 3 tracks and to do so it actually looked good, instead of having the pylons right in the middle of the track, which, you know, in sandbox mode doesn't really affect anything. It just looks bad. It was quite a bit of a hassle to try it again. It'd be agonizing. But I might be a glutton for punishment. So what we need, let me see here. We got this guy. He's getting oil. He should be running coal too. So that's another thing. We would have to get him running coal. So now he's running on the right path. See, I think all I would need to do. I don't think there's much of an issue with them up here. Essentially, I think what I would need to do is run the double track just here, just run the bridges across, and this would come down into here, and I would actually turn this way and connect into here for our Williamsport. All right. Well, I got nothing to lose. Let me Actually, I don't think I have to save it, because the only thing I did was delete the two Williamsport trains. So if I have to reload from the save game here, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Except, of course, I lose any progress that this guy made trying to build up Lancaster here. See, the problem is Reading doesn't have any manufactured goods. They're just a power supply here, so I'm just waiting for these guys to build up. As soon as they can get mail and passengers, that would be awesome. So I think I will save it for the moment. Here. Oh, let's get back in the right window here. Yes, all our Twitch kittens and loves. I think I've got where we got. Yes, there we go. There's my bot there chatting out the timer for Twitch kittens. Yeah, we gotta show the Twitch kitten love to everybody, even though I've been so little time anymore to watch everybody I want to watch on the kittens. I haven't even been able to watch Julia in like forever. I used to watch her like every morning before work, and now even like before work now, I'm usually doing video editing or trying to get something cleaned up around the house, stuff like that. I haven't been able to watch Julia streaming like forever. Save. We're looking for save game and get myself distracted here. There we go. All right, so we're safe. So now let's make an attempt at this. Gonna lurk, my friend. Have a good. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Lurking is always welcome and appreciated. No problem. Thank you very much for stopping by and for the cheer. Yeah, lurking is perfectly okay because, you know, half the time the way I've got my stuff set up, I can't see chat unless I'm looking over this way or that way or that way. So when people are chatting, I miss it half the time for like the first 5 minutes until 5 minutes later. Then I'll say, oh, yeah, oh, hey, yeah, hello. I didn't notice you were there for 5 minutes. No, this is not what I want. Let's resume the game. I want to go to double track here. I'm so discombobulated because so much going on I need to try to do here. So what we need to do, we need to come down here. I think, right? Or no? So here's the question. I've got to... I almost have to double track it here because I would have to have these guys come out this way. Unless I double track this from the coal mine. That might actually be the even... because oil, I could double track oil into the coal. So let me try this then. Delete that. We'll double track all the way from back here. Alright, let's stop you there so I can swing this around here. It's going to crash on me. Is it going to crash? Nope, it didn't crash. That's a good thing. Oh, that's annoying. I hate when it does that to me. There we go. We'll single track it then. How's that sound to you from here? There we go. Alright, so I wanted to do this. So we can swing it this way. And we can double track you. So far, so good. Now here comes the real fun part. How is this going to turn out here? Yes, I know. You don't like that part, so we're going to have to do some finagling here at some point. Somehow. I'll bring you up as far as I can here. That's the problem there too. Maybe I can just single track it here. That's the problem. It doesn't get up the way I need it to get up though. Well, it don't hurt but to try, right? In sandbox mode, it at least gives us the opportunity to experiment here. I know grade too steep. Yeah, see, this is the problem where so yeah, I got no choice. I'm gonna have to try to double track this. Maybe I could do it from this side too. Let's see here. Let's do it here. So it gets us that far. Now, it doesn't look exactly pretty when we do this, but that's the problem there. See, that pylon is on the track. Can we back it up just a bit here? Alright, so we've got that built. Turn too sharp, but it's not really. So here lies the problem. I can't get these two connected. Can't even get them connected over this thing here. Line it up. See, it doesn't want to connect into there. Grade too steep. Okay, so this isn't working out. All right. Let's delete you. See if we can't do something different here. Not you. Let's delete you. Come on, spin around here. It's almost... I wonder if I could get under this guy here. I don't think it's up high enough, though. That's the problem. See, if I bring this out here... We got a green spot here, green spot. If I bring this out here... Yeah, see, it wants to go over instead of going under, but if I go... If I go this way... Spin around, spin around, spin around. There we go. Technically, I don't think I could fit this guy under here. Yeah, see, it still wants to build a bridge. I think I might be able to get you under here. I think I got you under here. All right. So I got you underneath. It don't look pretty, but hey, it might actually get the job done. Now what I need to do is bring you over this way. grade too steep. That's the problem. Let's see. It'll go that way. All right, so if we can bring you back enough here. Nope. That don't work there now, does it too well? Let's see if I can do it from this side then. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. Alright, let's bring you like there. Okay. I think we got what we needed here. Stop. I think this will sort of get us right where we need to be then. Sweet. Alright, I think we can do it that way then. Bit of a mess, but I think it's going to get us where we need to be. So what I can do now is just delete these guys here. Yep, missed a piece. There we go. Now, let's see what we can do about getting oil. So now he's going to pick up coal, right? Oil and coal to Williamsport. Sweet. Excellent. Alright, so let me do this. Let's get our American back. So we want oil depot, the Harris Mining. Okay, so boom. Oh, let's change this first. There it is, the 440 American. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, we're going to have to overload it. See, which is why I had the 2 cars previously, because having 8 cars on this engine really slows it down. But is down to 12 miles an hour now. At this point, yeah. We don't want to go to Frederick, we want to go to Williamsport. And when it goes to Williamsport, we can clear her out. And she'll have a much faster return trip. Alright, so let's see what we got going on here. Let's take a look. Let's see how this guy is going to run now. And how she looks going under that one trestle. So now has the Earl. It's going to go pick up the coal. Just check to see what the speed is here. Sorry, taking a year just to load up. Alright, all loaded. En route 11 miles per hour. Yeah, we'll get up to 12 now. We'll see how slow she goes. Chug it, chug it, chug it. 4, 3, 2 miles an hour going up. There we go. Now she's moving. Yeah, so not exactly the greatest. Greatest in the the looks there, with everything going through the trestle, but I got no choice, because the only way to fix this now. Oh, hello. Let's back her up. Be delete both of these here, and the only way to do that, unfortunately, would be to delete the trains that are already using it, and that gets to be a bit too much of a hassle there. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it, old Smokey. This might be one where it's probably just going to behoove me just to do the cargo transport like I have running up to Allentown and Lancaster, just for the sake of speed and power. Alright, unloading the cargo. So it looks like that's going to get me where I want to be anyway, path-wise. Again, not really ideal, but, I mean, do we have an American here? I think, is that an American or no? I don't think that's the American. No. I'm going through the engines one at a time here, so if I want to do that, we're going to have to pick our next cargo load to be the American, use it as the American. So we still have the DX we need to do too. Oh, we'll leave her as is now. Maybe we'll upgrade later. See, this is the power plant here too, so. Alright, so let's save this where we're at so it doesn't crash and I have to do all this over again, because that would be extremely aggravating. I'm actually surprised I haven't crashed yet with this thing. Alright, so good. We're saved there. Say, where's the other fella? There he is. How much coal we got? We should have plenty of coal and oil. That was the key thing there, to have enough to supply both. Looks like we're in good shape. Cosplay Diver, hello sir. Good morning to you as well. Thank you for joining me this wonderful afternoon. Or morning, afternoon, evening, whatever the case may be to who's ever watching this wherever you are. Galjita, ah yes, kitten love, more kitten love. Twitch kittens. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the host as well. Thank you, thank you. Let's give some more shout outs to their fellow Twitch kittens here today. Thank you for that host. Cat Quest. Oh, I've never heard of that one. Quest for cats. Interesting. Not that we need another cat in the household, but still. It's never a thing of need, is it? Alright, I can't stand that. That's driving me nuts now. So we're going to change you. We're going to find another spot for the American. Alright, so we're going to just change you to our cargo hold, cargo hauler, which is that guy there. Okay. Well, at least get a little bit more speed over these humps here with all 8 trains on there. Did this update? This should have updated too, I think. Let's just see. Oh, thank you for the follow as well. Awesome sauce. Thank you very much. Says much appreciated. Alright, so that guy's good there. Woo! Oh, there's all my emojis. The Aaron Hype, the Abby Troll, and the RMG Shield. A little late there, Capgen, but hey, it's okay. I think it's more of the fault of the system I have to use to stream here, and not the actual overlay. I do have to update that. Oh, okay, so good. That did update. Excellent. Although now, stop. I have to update my follower list by hand here because I use more than just the most recent. So let's do that real quick here. If I could spell correctly. Do 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 do. There we go. Something new. Let's talk about what we'll do. There we go. That should be good to go. Excellent. We should see that popping up wherever. Yeah, sure we go. Okay. Starting to play around with my overlays a little bit and shift things around so it's not as crowded or busy. That's another reason why I have so little time to watch everybody else in the Twitch kittens at this point. Although I can catch a Zilly every once in a while, which is nice. She does City Skylines and the Planet Coaster of late. Okay, so now I got to figure this out here. I got to get Lancaster growing. Is she asleep? Yeah. I figured as much. Did she finish her oatmeal? Almost. You might as well get rid of it now. It's been sitting out for an hour and a half. Abby the Troll is asleep. I'm sure she'll be guest starring later on this afternoon with us. And of course, hopefully we'll have her and Aaron guest star when we make an attempt to stream the eclipse this afternoon. In about 4.5 hours or so. Yes, yes, indeed I am. Father of 2. 12-year-old Aaron Hype, and where's Aaron Hype? I forgot this thing. Stop. There we go. So it's on mouse control. It's on the mouse scroll on the window. So I've got to quick highlight another window, so it stops scrolling on me. Come on. There we go. Now I can actually. Yeah, so where we are here, 11-year-old Aaron, who is my Aaron Hype emote. That's the $24.99 sub emote there, and then Abby Troll is the $9.99 sub emote. Abby Troll. Yes, thank you. They are both a joy and a I don't want to say heartache, but a stressor, a joy and a stress. all at the same time. But I wouldn't trade it in for the world at this point in my life, really. All right, where are you going? Allentown. See, Allentown's all nice and growed up, but Allentown didn't have any problems before. It's Reading, 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 Reading. Yeah, I might have to add another business to Reading just so I can get some manufactured goods or something out of you. Because this Reading should have, both of these guys should have grown by now. Unless it's just taking too long. Thank you, yes. Adorable when they're cooperative and listening and behaving. Although Abby is adorable even when she is trying to troll me when I stream. At least it's entertaining for everybody watching, if not quite as entertaining for me. Alright, let's get some cargo haul in here. Let's see if I can just get some cargo going. I think this here's my cargo line here. So let's try to get some cargo line going on the inner track. You have no cargo supply. You demand. You have cars, which nobody else demands cars. You supply cars. Well, I can trade cars in between you two guys. That would help. Food. Food. You have food. Alright, so you demand manufactured goods. You demand manufactured goods. So I gotta see how I want to run this. Well, all these guys demand manufactured goods. The problem is with how the mechanics of the game here work is that the first city that demands whatever the train is hauling will take all of that supply. So I constantly have, like actually what I have to do with this guy here. He supplies Lancaster, Reading, and Allentown, coal and oil, and just oil here to Lancaster, which he's dropping off now, oil. So if I wanted to say, oh, let's do a oil run, let's drop some oil off at Lancaster, then Reading, then Allentown, it doesn't work because Lancaster takes all the oil that you have to offer. So what we have to do is drop the oil off at Lancaster, go back, refill, so we'll refill the oil, then we'll pick up coal, and then I think the first stop technically is Allentown. So it goes to Allentown, drops coal and oil off, goes back, fills up, goes to Readingtown, drops that load of coal and oil off, goes back, picks up the oil for Lancaster, goes back. So it's several trips. Not very efficient, unfortunately, which I think is one of the things that is holding back the development of Reading and Lancaster right now. Because the trips are just taking so much longer than it would be if you could just say, hey, we'll drop 3 off to you, 3 off to you, 2 off to you, go refill, get the coal, drop 4 off to you, 4 off to you. There's 8 cars per track, so it'd be 3, 6, 7, 8 we could do. Go 3, 6, yeah, 7, 8. Go get coal. 4 coal for you, 4 coal for you. Go back, get oil again. Go that way. But that's not the way it's going to work. So if I want to do cargo hauling, which you demand cargo. You demand cargo. Everybody demands cargo here. Lancaster only has 8 cargo available. See, this is the mail passenger I want to add Reading and Lancaster onto. But they have to grow up in order to supply and demand that. All right, so let's do a cargo haul here, which is our GP series cargo haul. So we are going Lancaster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we don't have a lot. Question is, which way do I want you to go? Do I want you to go counterclockwise or clockwise here? You know what? I guess I could do this. We'll clear that out. Now you have to stop back off the Lancaster to reload. And then I think what we'll do is go to Allentown. Clear that out. I think I'll leave it at that for the moment, because then it would just be a matter of adding the additional stops. It'd have to go back to Lancaster, and then we could go say go supply Wilmington, or even I think it can get down to oh no, it can't. Well, it depends on what track. If I do Dover, it's going to go on the passenger track, which I don't want. So as long as I keep it within the circle, it should stay on the rail I set for cargo lines. Hopefully, well, we'll see. Let's see what it does. Yep, good. It's on the cargo line, which is exactly how we want it. That's weird too. That follower number has been kind of wacky because Twitch says 143. This has said 142. Now that you followed, it's now back up to 144. Oddball. Alright, so there we go. All in to Aberdeen. This is probably where I could have used Old Smoky. Maybe I'll do this as the American. Since I do have my cargo holes for the raw materials here, maybe I'll just do the American for here, because it is holding a shorter load. So let's see what we got here. Yeah, see, there's no oil left. I'm gonna have to set up like at least two routes here, because now you're not gonna have anything. That's your problem. Alright, let's change you to the American. Where'd you go? I think DX Goods. So the DX Goods is actually the next engine I have not yet used anywhere yet, besides the American here. So we'll get the American back now. Yeah, so now if we were in... Does he have one? Oh, okay, he's got one load. What else has he got here? That's odd. Alright, so managed to get one out of there. I'm gonna have to get a separate oil run to Lancaster here. I can't do you because you're not. So it would have to be. I would just take Lancaster off of you. So let's take Lancaster off of you. Which means it doesn't need to go back for that either, so we can delete that. Okay, and right, so now you're going from here to Allentown. Going back. Reloading. It's a bit of a roundabout route too, unfortunately, but that's the way we gotta do. We gotta go around behind Harrisburg up to Reading now. Going back. So this might help Allentown too. Go head up, not Allentown, but Reading rather. Whatever say. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, good. All right, so we'll confirm that. That was weird, but okay. Now what I need to do is set up a pure oil haul here for Lancaster. So we need the Frederick Energy Company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going all 8. And we're going to Lancaster. And we can clear those out. We're good. We're good. Going to keep the GP series. Now the only problem I might have is this might sort of run into the same problem we started out the show with and ended last week's show with, was that these guys were taking the longer route around because we've got 2 trains now sharing a route, so to speak. And at this point there's no way I could get a third rail up here. I would almost have to double track something here to give at least the illusion of the alternate paths as it would be in real life. You know, obviously trains share the same track, but then you have a little, you know, we'd have the extra track here. So hey, I'm coming back, you're going that way, so let me haul off on this here, you'll go, and then I can go, type of deal here. So where is our little Allentown dude? So there's our American. Oh, Lincoln. Okay, well that immediately had an effect on Lancaster, so that's a good thing. So I think, oh, there he is. Okay, good. He's coming back now. So I just want to follow these guys for a minute here. Alright, so that definitely had a good effect on Lancaster there. So now Lancaster, I can add mail and passengers once we start getting mail and passengers on there. I'm just curious to see. Actually, you know what? That's right. They're going to have to take that. They're going to have to stay on the same route. I forgot. I deleted that part there, which was part of the issue. But without the pathway, well, I don't know. Because does that rail connect? Yes, I think this rail connects. This is the very innermost rail here. Is the raw material rail. Yes. So okay, so this is a connected route here, and you see, yep, he is now going the longer way. Why did you? No, okay, you're all right. You're the one going there. You're the one going there. Why did you not? He got blocked. He got blocked by that guy, so now he's going the roundabout route. So I almost... Yeah, see, that's the problem. That's the problem. So he ended up getting blocked when they were both back this way. But we got Lancaster to grow. That's something at least. Oh, Reading grew too. Oh, beautiful. So that actually helped. There we go. Grew to medium size. Okay, stores, converts faster and stores more. Okay, so the Lancaster refinery now is going to store more oil and convert faster, which will help the supply of our manufactured goods there. Reading now. Good, excellent. So that little ditty helped. Just doing that one little change to help us out here. So it's a matter of I almost have to cut the line up here. past Allentown. That way they would be forced to... Oh my god, what happened here? Probably won't let me delete because there's somebody on there. Yeah. So there's trains using this path. That's a mess. I hate when that happens, but... Alright, so let's definitely save this because we've grown up now. And we might be able to... Now that they've grown up, we can start sending mail and passengers to Reading and Lancaster. Alright, good. And that'll help keep them growing, and I might be able to go back and just have the one engine haul everything between Lancaster, Reading, and Allentown. And actually, you are the guy we want to adjust the route for here. So let's see what your route currently is. Wow. I can't add anything else to you. So you start at Aberdeen, you go to York. Oh, you are stopping at Lancaster and Reading. Oh, I already had it stop it. Oh, so I thought ahead and already had it stop at Lancaster and Reading. So good, good, good. Now that they've grown up, it'll stop automatically now. Brilliant on my part. I don't know how I did that. Okay, so good. Go to York, you go to Allentown, you stop at Lancaster, then you stop at Reading, then you stop at Allentown, then you stop at Easton, stop back at Allentown, stop back at Reading, Lancaster, York, and then you... Well, perfect then. I don't have to make any changes there. That's excellent. Sweet. So that'll help them grow a bit. All right. Because right now their supply is very slow. And now food. We've got to figure out how to get food to you guys. We're still waiting for oil to get back up here to Lancaster. Where the heck is the oil car now? There you are. Okay. So, you know, because that is going to be a problem, because we're going to have to... make sure you get oil. For the cargo haul. What do you demand? Okay, you just demand food. You just demand food. So do we have anybody right here? You process food, but unfortunately, I don't think you are. Oh, you're heading back this way now. Yeah, no, you got nothing right now. That's all right. We'll be loading up soon here. So you've got food, but you at Easton unfortunately is not. Not on the same path here, cargo wise. Over. So I'm gonna have to add somebody food. Now you supply food, but we've got to get you. Here's the problem. We've got to get grain for you. Well, that's not really a problem actually, because then you'll be our food supply here. Okay. It's just a matter of just running track right in here. So we'll double track here for your raw materials. Let's do that. Right about there. Here's the problems. Okay, here we go. That's all we need. We just need you like that. How do you look? Okay, good. You look beautiful. Almost. You look good enough for me at this point. And we'll run you right into here. Try to stay out of the pharmacist. How about we just run this way then? Like that. That's even better. I know, turn too sharp. Let's save here. Save early and save often, especially when this thing has a tendency to crash. Okay. Throw up the grain supply. And let's start getting some grain to Aberdeen here, huh? Paper, you demand paper too. And look, Dover supplies paper. Oh, but Dover needs trees. We don't have trees going into Dover, do we? Now, see, that's the problem, getting trees to Dover. Grain, you take grain, but you don't take cattle, do you? See, we've got this cattle farm. In fact, we got both these cattle farms out here doing nothing. So it almost... I'd have to figure out how to make use of those guys somehow. Not making more of a mess of my rails. Alright, anyway, let's get our DX goods going here. Oh, where are you? The DX goods. You're going here. 1, 2, so it starts out at 50. So 5 cuts its speed down to half. I think we can go 4. We can always add later. And of course, the only one you can get to that demands what you're offering is that. We will clear that out. And we will okay that route to Aberdeen. And let's follow you. And then we can call this episode in and done. There's up that grain. See, what I probably should do is set Lancaster's route to high, and it should always take the shorter route then. Oh, what the? I have to fix that little glitch. Off we go. Alrighty. Okay, good. That works out nicely. Thank you. Alright, good. So, they've already got food. Good. So when next we return to the northeast here, we can start sending food out. Let that build up a bit, though. Everybody on this route demands food. So what we'll probably end up doing... Americans, see, the problem is with the Americans, this is our cargo track, so I'm going to want one train hauling everything I possibly can in between here. Which is Allentown, Philadelphia, Wilmington, Aberdeen. I actually can't go York. Lancaster. So Lancaster, Aberdeen, Wilmington, Reading, Philadelphia, and Allentown is that cargo line I set up in here. So we'll have to make some changes next time, but I think starting next week we're going to do a little bit of the Southwest here. Let's save this for a moment. So where do I have here? Southwest test. So I did a quick little, back at the beginning of July, just to try out a new map and see. Test the Southwest. So I think we'll do a little bit of Southwest building for a few weeks. In the meantime, we can do that. I can actually delete this one now. I don't think I'm going to need that one at all. Or the new test. So I can delete some of these saved games here, help clean up my files a bit here. But good. Alright, so what we're going to do now, we're going to move on to City Skylines here. For a couple hours, then maybe do an hour of Zoo Tycoon 2, and then see what we can do about this eclipse. Because technically the eclipse starts for us at 1:21 in the afternoon, which is 1, 3 hours from now. 3 hours from now the eclipse will already be underway. But it peaks, the full 80% that we get peaks at 2:44. So I want to make sure I give myself enough time to try to set up here and see how we're going to do this, because I do want to try to get a pinhole viewing box set up for the kids, see how well my tablet is going to I just did something here on the wrong. Saw something change over here on my OBS. I'm not sure what it is here. Cap agenda didn't change. That didn't change. Tip jar didn't change. Okay, just my imagination. All right, so I'm going to take a quick little break here so I can switch games over, and then it'll be all about City Skylines. So it should only be a couple of minutes here, so let's oh, you know what, let me run my outros first. I'll run my outros because it makes it nice, quick, nice, neat and tidy for YouTube's when I upload these streams to YouTube, and then we'll be right back with City Skylines. So stick around, everybody. The stream's not going anywhere. We're just doing this, a couple of quick changes here. So thank you everybody for watching this episode of Riding the Rails with Sid Meier's Railroads. Until next time, we will see you in game. And here we go. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll be right back.